Chris Byer,
Chris Bowling, how are you, buddy?
want to see me?
Morning.
So we spent a lot of time talking about helping our clients focus on virtual visits. I mean, that became
Ah,
paramount during COVID, but it's become more than just I need to see my doctor and a way to avoid the ER. We're seeing a lot of new innovation using virtual medicine. I just want to talk about a few of those things today. I think probably the first one is what's new in 2026 from a cost standpoint.
yeah, it's neat that finally, as we remember, right, during COVID, if you had an HSA plan, prior to COVID, you obviously could not have first dollar coverage. It was great that they took that to zero. Then it was this ping pong effect. It's in, it's out.
Yeah,
And hey, finally, it's back in. We can have a $0
yes,
cost share on telehealth, which is huge. I mean, it's
yes. I
outstanding.
know we moved all of our self-funded clients to $0 on the high deductible.
Yes, why
Some
not?
of the fully insured carriers didn't put that in place yet, but I think that's still to come. But it's we talk so much about that. The journey that most of us are on for healthcare is I need a prescription. I know I'm sick. Living in that office visit and prescription world, you can do most of that now through telemedicine at no cost. Not only save yourself money and time, but not go to the ER. And I think we've seen that avoidance really help our clients when people have an option besides let's just open at 2 in the morning when my kid's sick.
Totally. I mean, this winter, you and I both got the crud, and yours was a little bit worse than mine, but yeah, it was great to just sit at our own home or at our own desk and just
Yep.
have the
Get it
telehealth
done.
visit in and out 5 minutes. We both knew what we
Yeah.
wanted. It's,
Yes.
I'm
It's
not
like, I
beating
think I know
this.
what I have.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
cannot beat this. It's going on for 3 weeks. And versus you and I going into a walk-in clinic, and thank
Yeah.
goodness I don't think either one of us had the flu. We had a bug, but maybe not the flu. But we would have walked out of there because it was bad flu season. We would have walked
Yes,
out
it
of there with the
was.
flu and
Yes, it
whatever
was.
the heck we had. So yeah, it's
I've
huge.
seen a lot of our clients now starting to add the behavioral health option, both from a self-funded but also fully insured groups are offering no-cost behavioral health through their virtual visit app, which is huge. We know EAPs are good but hard to get scheduled. To
Right.
have something that I can see a provider now when I'm going through a situation. Spend a lot of time educating employees on use your telemedicine virtual visit app for first experience and go from there. But I think we're going further into this too. I mean, we've seen some technology advance for on-site clinics as well.
Yeah, I'm actually visiting one tomorrow. Our client we've been working on this for 3 years, and they are
Yeah,
starting their own clinic. It's mainly going to be occupational health to start,
right.
but it's still going to do some basic health stuff. But no, we plan on it to be a full-blown walk-in clinic and wellness center. So a great place to get your
Yes.
vaccines if you need a flu shot or whatever shot that you need. But no, we're very excited. I'll go back to the telehealth. You know, I just had my physical, and my physician said, "Hey, I should say yes, it is telehealth." He's like, "Hey, keep in mind, I do have hours now for telehealth, so you don't have to come see me."
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
come back around. That was big in COVID because you can never get in to
Yep.
see anybody.
That's a very good point.
But
Yeah.
for the person that's uncomfortable speaking to a stranger, call your physician's office because a lot of them are now bringing back that telehealth option, which is
Yeah.
it's not free. I mean, that will run through your normal copay, but again, it's better than
It's
a
still easier than having to drive in and sit and wait and,
yeah.
and go forward.
But yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
On-site
No,
clinic,
no, you're fine.
so
That
excited.
I forgot about that one. But we're seeing some of our clients that they can't invest in their own clinic. They can't build it out. They can't hire a doc. They don't have the resources nor the population that's centralized enough. And so
Yeah,
we're seeing more on-site clinics where it's a less cost model when the
very
physician
cool.
sits somewhere else and somebody is staffing that small room and every device is connected virtually. I mean, fraction of the cost of hiring a company or building your own. I still think there's a point for that, just like the client we have that's building it out. There's a reason for that.
Right.
But we were talking with, one employer, they've only got a few in a certain location. They don't have the resources to build it out, but now they can basically co-op virtual visits with somebody on site and the doctor servicing multiple different sites at the same time.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with claims because I think a lot of us go through the year or the month or the week and it's like, ugh, that really hurts. And we
Yeah,
ignore it and we ignore it and we ignore it when we probably should have
yeah,
started PT if it was a knee pain or whatever. And now it's chronic. And now we're getting
yep,
injections, we're getting all these things. And once again, the bill just went up to $1,000 when it could have been
Yeah.
$30 or $100, whatever
Yeah.
that is. But no, I'm
No, you
excited.
mentioned PT as well. Our client that has PT clinics is doing virtual PT as well. Where I was down with an injury, a year and a half ago, there was no way I could drive to my PT visits, so we hopped on the phone and they worked through some PT options for me virtually. And you start thinking about that, the convenience of being able to talk to my doctor virtually.
Yeah,
I think all of this is continuing to evolve, more options to make it simpler, less costly, but quicker to get seen as opposed to trying to
huge,
schedule out. So,
huge. Yeah. I mean, if I were to call my doc and go to physically see him, I'd be 6 weeks out, you know?
yeah,
So
same,
I'm
same.
not waiting 6 weeks. So then,
Yeah,
what happens? Well, then the employee makes that decision. Okay, well, I'm going to go to a walk-in clinic, or now it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and now I'm going to go to an ER, and now we've got a
yeah,
$2,000 bill. It's Yeah, I think the whole sum of this is make it easy for your employees to access care easy. Waive the
yeah,
cost share. Who cares about the 50 whatever dollar visit that you're now eating? It's going to save you tens of thousands of dollars over the long
yep,
haul.
yeah. Well said.
It's
Appreciate
exciting.
it, CB.
All right,
More to
thanks.
come.
We'll see you. Yeah, bye-bye.